Hey manifestors, Meera Allen with your Manifesting Destiny Moon Update. We're coming to a new moon in Leo and it's happening on the 4th of August. I want to go through the times with you guys from my little moonology book, and this is it's one of the books that I really live by, Yasmin Boland. She's Australian and I don't get paid by her or anything like that. I just really love her stuff. Alright, so let's look at these times for this new moon in Leo. It's LA, 4:13 a.m. on the 4th of August, New York 7:13 a.m, London 12:13 in the afternoon, and Sydney and Brisbane, Australia at 9:13 at night time on the 4th of August. So Sunday is this new moon in Leo. I did the big hair, I did shiny earrings. Leo, where are you shining? Where are you expressing yourself? Where are you creative? Where are you traveling? Where is your roar? Where is your voice? How do you speak up for things? How do you share your life? How do you share your experiences? How do you choose to be sovereign? How do you choose to live the life and express it as you feel? And how do you turn this world into your kingdom, or your king of the jungle feeling? Like, where do you feel like you are literally living according to the fire of your lion heart? You think about Leo, it is a fire sign. So we've moved into Leo season on the 21st of July. So happy birthday, all the Leos. So when you think about, like for me personally, like new moon in Leo, when you think about Leo, you do think about the mane, you think about the roar, you think about fierceness, protectiveness. But the other thing that we're really got to think about for a Leo is it's where they feel like it is their domain. It's their world. What is your domain? What is your world? I mean, I've been moving so much and traveling so much. My world's been changing so much. I'll show you guys this beautiful world. I don't know if you can see the view out here, but no, too high up, too dark. Anyway, so what does your world look like? How do you make yourself sovereign? How do you choose the world that you live in? How do you create your reality of the life that you always wanted to live? And how do we stop the limitations of our mind? This little one more night of the waning moon we've got to go is a great time to let go of anything that's blocking you towards your desired dream. Then this new moon in Leo is a great time to sit down and write down what makes me feel sovereign. You know, really thinking of the meaning of sovereign. You think of like queens, they're sovereign. You know, they're living in their own realm, in their selves deeply. They are so sovereign from the rest of society. Although the rest of society looks at them, they themselves are sovereign within themselves. And we look at that in so many aspects of our own lives. You know, what we choose from a minuscule level, micro level, what we choose to eat, what we choose to listen to, what we choose to watch, what we choose to read, what we choose to, the fact that you're sitting here with me and what you're choosing to listen and put in your ears, who you choose to share your time and energy with. How do you have those relationships in your life? Whom do you spend your energy and time with? Who are the 5 closest people to you? And how are you becoming the average of those 5 people? Because inevitably that's one of those sayings, you know, that you become the average of the 5 people that you hang around with. Another thing to look at when it's a new moon in Leo, because it's fire sign and it's a new start, it's a new beginning, you can set that light, that match. How do you illuminate and light up those parts of you that maybe felt a little bit dark or a little bit in the fear, in the depression, in the sadness, in the attachment, in the ego, in the mind, in the fear, in the doubting? How do you break through that so that you can illuminate that and shine your best self? This is the question to be asking this new moon. Right up on the lead up to the new moon, so whatever time it is for you, so on Sunday the 4th in the evening or afternoon, wherever you are on the planet, really have a look at what is it in this last fortnight period that's come up for you that you think, oh, this has been a little bit of my shadow stuff. This has been my fear. This has been my worries. This has been my doubt. Has it been about money? Has it been about relationships? Has it been about home? Has it been about your own sovereignty? Has it been about how you express yourself, your ability to speak up, your creativity? Look at what facet. Is it your home life? Is it your work life? Is it your career life? What facet of your own life, when you think of your wheel of life and it's 8 parts, your spiritual life, your long-term investment life, your learning, your wisdom, your career path, your relationships, your socializing, your family, friends, your romance life, as well as your physical body and health and well-being, as well as your home. How do you look at all these parts of our lives, and how do you go, okay, in these parts of my life, I need to go into where I've had doubt here or fear here or resistance to address something. Really, this is the time to nip that in the bud. It's a big time of shift, not just in the micro individually. I mean, that's what I focus in on a lot, is the individual consciousness that we can change, but it's also happening in the collective consciousness that we can also, each one of us is a little spark that's lighting up all around this planet, and we're illuminating the best version of ourselves. So how long have you been spending, especially from this new moon, spending time now on manifesting and truly creating your new version of yourself? For me, it's been a physical thing. Like, I finally got into Pilates reformer machine today, and I finally had a steam room today, and I finally did some floor work and some rehab stuff that I've been putting off for the last fortnight. And now I'm like, no, I need to get onto this and start this. So what do you need to start new? Is it for your physical body? Is it for your home? Is it for your work and career? Is it for your long-term investments or finance? Is it for your study and your learning and your growth and development? Is it for your inner spiritual meditation practice and the amount of time you spend doing your meditation, your prayer, or your manifestation, or your connection to nature and spirit? Is it your socializing and enjoying your socializing in your friends and family and loved ones? Is it your romantic life? Have a look at what facet in your life. I usually look at those 8 facets and really go in that. After I'm doing this video, I'm actually going to rewatch my own videos, and I'm actually going to go through each facet of my life and actually write the thing I fear the most in that part of my life, and the thing this action step I need to take. If I was a roaring, courageous lioness, how would I go into that? What action step would I take so that this new moon, I set a new trajectory for what I need to manifest for my life to become more sovereign, to become more self-reliant and self-sustainable, to become more open-hearted, to become more creative and expressive, to become more part of the spiritual dynamic of myself, to go into the deeper part of myself so I can shine more, so I can be the real me, the authentic me, so I can make decisions that are actually really good for my future. So it's a crazy important time when it's new moons like this. And also when we look at new moons, it's also a good time to start new investments, to have a look at where you're putting your money, have a look at where you're putting intentions, where you're looking at putting your mind. Who are you sharing in that vision and that intention of your life with, or who you're not sharing your intention and your vision of life with? I've been very internal, even though I've been traveling quite a lot. I've been very internal with my own manifestation journey, and been keeping that and holding that very privately and closely to my heart, and making decisions that are not based on everybody else's needs, but are truly based on my own sovereign needs. I mean, not many people actually know where I am in the planet right now. Most people think I'm in Europe. So this is an important thing, I think, at the moment, is that sacred part of your inner fire, so that you can make clear decisions, so that you can, this new moon, truly shine yourself the brightest. It is our opportunity now. It is not even just our opportunity, it is our responsibility as individuals to illuminate why we came on this planet Earth, why we're here, what are we sharing, what is our true purpose. How do we open our hearts? Think of lions. I think of, thank you, Lion-Hearted Group, Jeanette and everybody. Shout out to you guys. Our lion hearts. How do they open? How do we live in that authenticity? Even though at times it can be really emotionally draining, can be really vulnerable, even at times on my journey, this last 6 weeks, there have been times of extreme loneliness and confusion, and then I've gone through the other side and gone deeper into them and gone, wait, what is this trying to show me? So this new moon in Leo is literally the time where you get to speak up, like roar like a lion, where you get to actually shout out to the rooftops what it is that you want. You get to journal it in your journal and write it in your books. You get to write out what you actually truly want from your deepest heart's desire, lion heart. Let yourself truly go, oh, I want this. I want to feel this. I want to experience this. Write it out like you're the center of your story. So for writers out there, shout out Roxanne, like Linda, like all those people that are writing their lives. You can really do that right now, and even creating in a different way. So the other thing about Leo is very creative. You've got to be mindful of the drama that Leo can bring. So Leo can bring too much fire, too much emotion, too much passion, too much motivation even, and it becomes all this drama if you go into the shadow side or the negative side. But if you stay within the light side of Leo, you actually become creative, you become expansive, you become expressive, you become joyful. You actually see the positives of others rather than worrying. You actually become part of the light consciousness. You actually become part of the creative inspiration. A lot of actors and actresses are actually Leos, and they use that drama side of themselves to express and to bring something creative into the planet Earth. A lot of them are actually artists as well as singers. So I've got a moon in Leo, so I feel that because I'm a singer myself. So notice where you haven't been able to express. And just a little side plug, for those of you that don't know how to express and you don't know how to start and you don't know where to start, I do have a course on vocal confidence, which is deeply about expressing and unblocking those things that were stuck within you, that you can unblock to receive that heart and brain coherence. So what you're feeling in your heart and what you're thinking in your mind actually connect truly well at your voice, and you speak up. And those things and those incidences which blocked you from your vocal confidence, you actually can unlock that. I'll put the link in the description below. So this is a lot of information, and I really sat with this until right this evening, like the sun is set here, and I really had to sit, and I did my hair, and I thought I was really channeling Leo and lion energy. And happy birthday to my mum, she's a Leo with a big hair. And I really was thinking about, what does it mean to be a healthy, balanced Leo energy? And I realized it was the joyful expression of creativity. Where can you create and be a joyful expression of life in your own life force? How can you set these intentions? What actions do you need to make before maybe this new moon, or maybe on the new moon as a ceremony, with maybe play with some fire, some candles, if you're in the southern hemisphere, maybe light a fire. If you're in the northern hemisphere, maybe light some candles, burn some incense, play with the element of fire, maybe do some candle gazing, and really ignite the fire energy. Like what I did today was some reformer Pilates, and it ignited my core strength, my solar plexus, my fire. And I was really mindful of what I ate today to put into my digestive fire. So, Leo is that fire element. Where are you setting fire to the past, which cleanse things away and burning out the past? And how are you bringing in your sovereign self and a rebirth where you can use that fire to illuminate and light up your true self without fear, without worry, with extreme expression, fun, joyfulness, and a full heart full of lion-hearted love. So that's my message for this new moon in Leo. I truly wish you such a beautiful intention this new moon, and have the voice to speak it up as well as write it down, imagine it, dream it, think it, believe it, act it, feel it, watch movies on it, dream your desired life and enjoy. My name is Meera Allen, and I hope you have enjoyed this new moon in Leo moon update. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe and do the bell thing. I only post mainly new moon and full moon, and because I'm traveling a lot, it's been hard to fit them all in, but I just will do my best. And I love you guys so much, and for those subscribers that have recently joined, thank you so much. And for those of you guys that have always been there, deep gratitude to you. Happy new moon in Leo. Namaste.